Basically, Shibidoki tweets here and explains how they stopped her meet and greet. She is responding to a user saying that the meet and greet was cut short. They cut us short when you get to meet everyone. I'm so sorry if you see me around the con, please feel free to say hi. And then this fan of her responds, wait, they cut y'all short? When I asked the staff, they said it was y'all who cut it short. I can't believe they try and shift that onto you. What? No, we always meet everyone. Last year we stayed for 3 hours. I think the line was too long and for safety they didn't want us staying. Oh, that's sad. A lot of us had to leave because they told us the line was cut because of your voice issues. And that typically they move folks to a different meet and greet area, but due to the health conditions, it was just cut off. So Twitch staff lied about her. And Chibi's like, what? But I never told any staff my voice problems. I didn't even talk to any staff near my booth, only at the entrance. And then he says at 3:30, they said the line was cut off and that while most creators typically go to a separate meet and greet area to meet Overflow's fan, due to the circumstances, we all had to leave. And she said, I don't think that is referring to me being sick. I think they're referring to the really bad stuff that happened yesterday. And then he says that stuff that happened yesterday was horrible, but they specifically said that if a creator wanted to meet everyone in the line, then they'd move to a separate area. However, all of us were told to leave because you weren't feeling well and couldn't meet with more people. And then she's like, can anybody vouch for this? Nags and I were told to stop. I'm so incredibly sad if this is true. I was genuinely so excited to meet everyone. They told us we had to end for safety. I never even told any staff I'm sick. I'm so confused. I showed up and asked if I could wait for Nags before going out. That's the only time staff talked to me in the meet and greet area before telling us to cut the line short. I'm so sorry if this is true. And then there's this other thing. So she tweeted here, sorry for the wait chat, not having the best experience right now. Just, this was during TwitchCon. And then she added, the staff have been lovely for the most part, but they wouldn't let me enter and told me to walk all the way to the help desk to get permission to enter my meet and greet because their wristband they gave me doesn't work. I also had to show my face and it was very scary for me, but I understand why. Basically, people are saying like they could have brought her to a less crowded area, but they forced her to unmask and show her face in front of everybody, which is obviously scary for a VTuber. And then this other VTuber also added this. A security guard told me you need to unmask now or I'm not fucking letting you in. We all have stalkers. In response to me saying, hey, can you please take me to the side and I'll unmask. There is a stalking situation. I'm a faceless creator. That's such a crazy response. Somebody tells you that there's a stalking situation and the security guard tells you, you unmask now or I'm not fucking letting you in. He's swearing at her and then telling her we all have stalkers, as if he had one. It's disgusting. They need to do so much better. Aruna Reaver also added here, walked through the detector at TwitchCon and everything was fine and the staff decided to stop me and make me take my beanie and face mask off in front of everyone, forcing to show my face. Being given no hint of privacy, as a partner creator who doesn't show her entire face, it was terrifying and so uncomfortable to be forced to do that in front of everyone. It would have been okay to decide with less people to do it. Hope the con can improve from this year and focus on safety and protecting creators more. What Emiru went through wasn't okay and could have been prevented. Well, imagine if their biggest like flesh streamer, Emiru, is not safe at a con, then who is going to be? There's also a VTuber named Ricky that tweeted from his vent account, so I'm not gonna show his vent account, but he tweeted that he got assaulted at TwitchCon. Everybody was worried, and then he added, I feel sick, I can't escape the feeling of his hands on my body, I don't know what to do, help. Later on, tweeting from his VTuber account about what happened. Really, like, or what the hell is going on with TwitchCon this year? It's really, really bad. Thank you to everyone who reached out to ask if I'm okay. I'm safe and resting right now. I most likely won't be attending TwitchCon in the foreseeable future, nor will I be around the area for the rest of my stay. As a CSA survivor, what happened last night deeply affected me and it's been really hard to process. My body is in a lot of pain and my mind is shaken. Last night was bad. I tried to downplay what happened in a moment to keep the peace. I even apologized to him and told security I was okay because I just wanted to move on and pretend everything was normal. But security made the call to remove him and I'm incredibly thankful for that. As the night went on, I found myself drinking more and more just to stop it from replaying in my head. As a man, it's hard to navigate something like this. I'm scared to vent, but I believe it's important to speak openly about mental health. And I agree with him. I think a lot of time the assaults on men are being downplayed. So I think it's a really great thing that he is speaking up about this situation and about what he went through. I want people to feel safe saying I'm not doing okay, so their loved ones can be there for them. Shared joy is a double joy, shared sorrow is a half sorrow. I'm so thankful for the people I was with last night. I met 2 amazing individuals at the party who protected me when I needed it the most, and I can't thank them enough. Sadly, I came to this con alone and didn't make it home safely. Moving forward, I'll make sure to attend future conventions with someone by my side. The security and the event hosts were incredible. They checked on me, apologized for the situation, and took action when I was conflicted. Because of them, I felt safe and seen. I want to thank them for being here and helping me. I have a lot of trauma tied to conventions because after what happened last year at TwitchCon, oh my god, another thing happened at TwitchCon last year? But everybody reached out to check on my safety means the world to me. Moving forward will be hard. I was at an invite-only after party and do not know the creator / guest / man who did that to me. I just want to heal right now. Thank you all for being here. I'm going to do my best to have better days ahead. Good luck, Ricky. One last situation quickly is that there's also this VTuber and they forced her to throw away her bags. Although she explained that she was bringing in those snacks because she has like low blood pressure, is that what it's called? Yeah, low blood sugar, which she's prone to 3 to 5 times a day. And she's like, I'm not the person you need to fight about coming in. Having security stop me and tell me I can carry the juice and Teddy Grahams instead, but not the bag, and to get rid of the bag is wild, when this is to prevent me from passing out on the convention floor. I stated and showed proof of my CGM and insulin pump that I have both T1D and MS to explain my medical necessity. I was able to walk over to the other gate and get in with no problem after my friends informed me security then allowed a girl after I walked away to come in with a bag twice the size of mine with no issue. Security needs to be enforced at the gates, yes, but not turn away ADA persons and should rather be focused on people at meet and greets like Emiru and protect her from people who are actually assaulting others. Like, they're focusing their energies on the wrong things. And I believe it's this VTuber who wrote all of that. A VTuber called Ezino. And not me, after filing a report, being turned away again and being asked to show proof of insulin, she adds after tweeting this. Insane. Insane. Get your shit together. So all the XV Shoujo VTubers got fucked over by TwitchCon. I deeply apologize to all of the VTubers and the fans who had to meet and greet at the VTuber booth this year. It breaks my heart to know staff threw all out of the... They threw out all the gifts. I should have known better than to trust them and take care of everything ahead of time. I'm so sorry to everyone. And yeah, unfortunately, due to a miscommunication or misunderstanding, any gifts or presents given to my meet and greet staff were disposed of by the venue staff. I'm very sorry for anyone who gave me a gift, Dio. And Kuro. Unfortunately, if you gave me a TwitchCon gift, the event lost them all. God, they suck. I still really appreciate the intended gift, though. They threw a gift meant for Shibidoki in the trash bin. I'm going to cry, I'm so sorry. In this stream, a friend of mine was given much incorrect information, being originally told she could join your line after a separate meet and greet at the same time, but then removed entirely from the meet and greet area. She had a small gift bag of things in a clear bag she wanted to give to you. She asked security if they could give it to you. They said yes, then proceeded to toss it in a nearby trash bin. When she confronted them about it, they told her it was a security wrist and could have held an explosive. But then tell her that before you take it! Don't just say, yeah, I'll give it to the VTuber and toss it in the bin. We were told we could join the line again by one staffer only for security to tell us that it was capped. We don't blame any of this on you. Staff clearly doesn't know what it's doing. Yeah, also that's true. They threw a bomb, like, if there was an explosive in it, why would they throw it in a nearby bin? Hey, you, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell button, and I'll see you in the next video.